Hello YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Teenage Movie Critic, and welcome back to the YouTube channel, everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back here together again, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the next few weeks, we're going to be doing Oscar videos. Leading up to March 10th, Sunday, for the Oscars 2024, I'm going to be ranking all 23 categories leading up to this day, with Saturday leading up to Best Picture and all of the films nominated on a big tier list. But for this weekend, we are starting with Best Supporting Actor, Makeup and Hairstyling, and I forgot the other category, but I'm actually going to do that tomorrow because I have no time. But today we're doing Best Supporting Actors ranked. So with the nominations that are announced, they are down below in the comment section, in the description. Let's go in and get started ranking the Best Supporting Actors nominations. Now, to be clear, I did like Poor Things. I, of course, did like Mark Ruffalo's performance. I thought his interactions with Emma Stone was really good. However, I go to that film and I don't really know if I would say Mark Ruffalo was the big standout of the movie. To be honest, I liked the movie. I thought it had an interesting concept. But honestly, like, I was probably confused. And so I thought Mark Ruffalo kind of gave a good performance. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I don't really know what his performance was. So that's kind of why it's in last place, but it's still a good performance. I could see why people like him in the film, but yeah, it comes in last. So if you don't know, Sterling K. Brown was a character in American Fiction. And, to be clear, I did love American Fiction. It was one of the first movies I saw in 2024 to start the year off. However, I thought the character that Sterling K. Brown portrayed was very good in the film. But I don't know if I walked out of American Fiction going like, Sterling K. Brown was one of the best characters of the film. I was more impressed with Jeffrey Wright's performance, which obviously he's getting nominated for Best Lead Actor. But when it comes to Sterling K. Brown, I just don't really know what to think of him. Like, it's a good performance. I'm not sure if it's Oscar worthy. It's at least better than Mark Ruffalo. So I would say watch American Fiction and you'll like his performance. But you'll also like the character of him because it's a lot more realistic. So yeah. So as a point of this reference, I only had to watch one movie to do this list, and that is Killers of the Flower Moon. And in the next list, you'll also see Killers of the Flower Moon on there, so I didn't really have to watch any other movie to prepare for the next list. And just a point of reference, I think Killers of the Flower Moon is a fantastic film, a great movie, and even with this at number 3, it's still a great thing. And Robert Niro, you know, it's another great performance of his. I mean, I can't talk because I haven't really seen many of his iconic great films like Goodfellas or Taxi Driver. I've seen Godfather Part 2. I've seen Joker. But I haven't seen any of his iconic movies. But for me, this, as just a normal standard that has seen Robert De Niro movies for sort of the first time, this is another one of his great films. As I love how he plays this uncle, to where he has all these having good conversations with Leonardo DiCaprio, and you can tell what happens when you get on his bad side, especially when it's your nephew. And so I thought his performance was chill-inducing, and it felt realistic of how an uncle would be in this type of thing that actually encapsulates that uncle in the real life. So I overall really love this performance. The only reason why it's at number 3 is because I think the performances at number 2 and 1 are much better for me. And this is the performance for Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer, and you know, obviously this is one of his best performances outside of the MCU as Iron Man. And for me, you know, coming off of Doolittle, this was a greater film of his performances, as he's able to bring this, like, Senate hearings and all this stuff, and he's able to bring such a pretty great performance with an accent that's really interesting. And granted, the only reason why it's not number 1 is because I don't normally go to it as often, you know? Like I don't look up clips of him on YouTube like I do with number 1, which you'll be surprised at what it is. And we have Ryan Gosling as Ken in Barbie, and easily this is one of my favorite performances of the year. And Ryan Gosling as Ken just works so well. He was fit out to play Ken. Now, do I think Ryan Gosling is going to win this? I don't think so. I kind of think it's really going to go to Robert Downey Jr. But of all these performances, Ryan Gosling is my favorite performer of this one, mainly because he just brought so much energy to the table. Plus, his performance was more memorable than Robert Downey Jr.'s performance. And what's so great about it is you had this character who wanted to be loved by Barbie, and so once he went to the real world, he took that stuff that were in a world where men do things that women do in Barbie Land, and basically took that onto Barbie Land, but somehow made a character arc for himself. And that's so interesting. Like, especially that film has so much stuff on it. It's so hilarious, so funny, but it actually has an interesting plot to it. I love Ryan Gosling as Ken. Obviously, I know he's not gonna win, but I still love his performance. So, Ryan Gosling is my favorite of the nominees for Best Supporting Actor. And that is my ranking of all 5 nominees for Best Supporting Actor of 2024 Oscars. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media stuff in the section over there. I don't know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.